Good evening and welcome to a new series on the channel, a new game on the channel. We are playing FM24 Football Manager 2024, and we are playing the custom create a club mode. Just because if there's an option to create a club, I'm always going to want to do it. I would love to actually run like a real life football club. That would be insane. I would probably run it into the ground because I'm an idiot, but it would still be fun. I'd probably just be the money and let people who know what they're doing. That's probably rather what I would do. Um, but yeah, we've created our own club. We are London Greens FC. I am the manager. I have no captain, no vice captain set, and I have downloaded a mod or like a Steam Workshop add-on to put myself in the lowest league I could find that is English and is like Essex based. Um, so yeah, we're in Essex Olympian League Division 3. It's the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the English football pyramid that I could find on the game, like of like people who have put the databases into the game, and it's really cool. It's really cool that people have done this and put like these clubs into the game. Like you've got under 21s and reserves and stuff playing in these lower leagues, and like small towns like Emerson and Upminster. It's so cool. It's so cool. And we've created our own club. We've got a full squad of players, and apparently we've got some under 21s and some under 18s, which I'm a bit of it's a bit of a surprise. Um, just because I wouldn't have thought that the low clubs would have had much of that kind of situation. Um, but yeah, like it's still pretty cool. What we're gonna do in this episode is really just gonna be a setup episode, and we're gonna play the first friendly game. Um, we're just gonna take a look at our squad, take a look at like all the players we've got. Um, let's get down to general info. So it looks like everyone in the club is like do it on goal, yeah, do it on position. Everyone in the club, it looks like they're not actually like tied down to the club, except for Steve Thompson on a youth contract, and all of the under 18s also on youth contracts. So maybe the first thing I could do is actually try and, well, I don't know if the first thing I should do is try and get people on contracts that mean they're going to stay here, but anyone who's a star player is probably not a bad idea to offer contracts to. So Frederick, not sure. Let's enter playing time. Wants to be a star player. I've got some of the tutorials set, which is okay. Negotiate contract. Oh, okay. I don't actually think I can. Doesn't actually look like I can tell people to like sign contracts. They're just going to be my player until they're not, or something like that. I'm not quite sure. If I take a look at the under 21s, can I offer them all like a youth contract? Future prospect, okay. And if we go into the contract, is it a youth contract or is it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly, but I've offered contracts to 2 players, let's say. Um, Influential players, okay, that's cool. Team cohesion is quite low, but I'm sure that will improve over time. Let's create our first tactic. I have done a touch of research going into a new game that I haven't played a lot of, and a lot of what people say early on about tactics is to try and like keep it simple, especially in the low leagues. Just keep it super simple. Don't do anything silly. Don't go crazy with it because your players aren't very technical. You want to focus on physical stats, and above that, you want to look for versatile players who can cover positions in case of injuries and tactic changes, and also offer out a load of trials to try and really build your squad. Because in the low level leagues, obviously, there's no transfer fees. The clubs don't have money. We don't have money to be paying players. So it's going to be more about kind of finding and building a squad from the mishmash of players that you can find from all the other clubs around you. Let's build a tactic just using a basic, super basic 4-4-2 to start with. I know that you want to play direct in general, just because you don't want to be playing. You don't want to be playing technical football. You want to just be playing simple football to start. I don't actually know, but that's the thing. I don't actually know, guys. So what we're gonna do is just start by picking the players that we have available in the club right now. So the first goalie, let's go with Michael Webb. Right back, we've got okay, Niall McCormack can go at right back. Left back, I mean, that morale's a little bit better, so I guess we'll just go with that. Centre back. Oh, it looks like. Oh no, sorry, that's left centre back and left. They're both centre backs. Okay, so actual left back. Oh, we don't really have one. So gonna have to be playing someone out of position to start with here, unless we have a centre back that wants to come up to senior squad. In fact, we're at such a low. We're at such a kind of low start of this game, obviously, that I think I want the whole squad to be the senior squad, and we'll build our team as we go from there. So I don't really want a DM playing at centre back for no reason, you know. That kind of seems a bit silly to me. So right midfield, Archer, yeah, Joe Archer can play right midfield. And then left midfield. Oh, sorry, this is centre mid. We don't actually have a lot of centre mids. We've only got DMs. So we'll try and figure that out. Left midfield, Paul Brown, okay. Strikers, we've got a decent amount of strikers there. Summer Skill and Luis Gonzalez are going to play in the striker positions. Now we want to look at the roles and see which roles are best for our players here. Can't actually. Oh, there we go. That's how I would see which one is doing it. So let's go to these. Okay. These are all quite low. Deep lying forward looks like it's the best one for Gonzalez. It looks like deep line is going to be the best again for the other striker. Attack or no? Okay, support again. Fine. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Now, winger. I can't actually see. I can't actually see because, well, that's a little bit unhelpful. I can't see which role is best because I can't see which one is familiar. Form roles, no, none of that there. Development, will that help? Can't see anywhere that tells me. Yeah, I can't really see anywhere that's actually going to tell me what the best role is for them. Although I do know for a fact that these two both want to play as DM, so we're going to be playing like a kind of defensive 4-4-2 with two DMs. Yeah, exactly. Is that Archer with a wide midfielder? Winger looks good as well. It's just hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell what is going to be the best situation here. Those are lots of good attributes, though. Not bad at all. It would be really good to know would be really good to know what. Okay, deep line playmaker's not doing it. Ball winning midfielder's not doing it. Anchor. It looks like none of these are really doing it for Da Costa. Maybe they want to play center only, but that's not really possible. Um, um, maybe it's because they're on support or defend. Okay, no, yeah, I don't really know. It's gonna be hard to tell. So Carney is hard to tell here, really. What kind of position they want because I can't see it. I can see it on the goalie. I can't see it anywhere else. Maybe this will help. There Yeah, I'm not really sure here. This is going to be a little while. Fullback center. So Carney as fullback doesn't really like it there as much. Would much rather be playing in the center, it looks like. And Thompson likes it on the wing a little bit more. That's actually left back. That swap, and then Kasongo doesn't like it either. Thompson likes it a little bit more. Um, just keep it simple. Like I said, let's just keep it simple on regular centre backs for now, and see if we have another left that can kind of take over here. Hannah likes it a little bit better. Better stat, Corrado. No, okay, so Hannah. Okay, cool. We're kind of picking on suitability rather than anything else so far. Um, I guess I can always do the comparison thing. Yeah, that would actually help. So Dean Hannah looks like the better selection there. Um, let's compare again with the other choices. Better aerial, better speed. Kasongo's got better speed and physical, so I'm actually going to play Kasongo there instead. Oh no, sorry, Kasongo's already in the team. Right. Okay, so Stephen Mann's going to be the first substitute, then a wingback substitute. There's no wingbacks that do both, so let's go with Thompson that can do right and center. Then a midfielder that we've only got one striker substitute really. We've got the winger. We have a wing substitute. Owusu, yep, Owusu could play the wing substitute, and then the midfield center substitute. We don't have a lot. Let's go with Tony Jeremy. Okay. Okay, so with strikers, I think I want to be looking at mostly pace, strength, and finishing. If I could look at pace, strength, and finishing here, we've got strength is quite low on Gonzalez. Pace, acceleration 6 and 6. Again, that's not great, but it's good at a lot of other stuff here. So maybe would actually be better, would be a little bit, I don't know, would maybe enjoy it a little bit more in a kind of further down position. Like the decisions, leadership, aggression, bravery, that's all good for a midfielder. There's definitely a box to box midfielder as well. Um, yeah, it's not actually bad. So I think I'm going to train Gonzalez to be a better center mid than a striker right now. And that's going to take me a while to kind of figure that out for every player. So what I'm going to do, guys, I will do that off camera, kind of figuring out where everyone is. I'll do that between games. I won't do that now. I'm going to quickly make a note of that. So player positions, just kind of judging off of their like stats and stuff like that, like where the game kind of sees them going. So if I click on striker here on deep lying forward, a lot of those stats are much lower, you know, like some of the best stats here aren't really being taken into consideration. So if I put it on midfielder in the center, playing just a, you know, a good, not defensive, playing as a support center mid, training up some of those higher stats. Sorry, was that the right one? I think I can't actually remember which one I chose. I want one that uses the natural fitness, because these are all kind of using the same kind of stuff right now. Let's go with that maybe. We're training him as a center mid. Okay, that's fine. Now, next thing, club vision and expectations meeting. They want us to get promotion, right? That might be tough. Just straight away want us to get promoted. That's, I mean, I think it will be tough actually. I don't think that'll be easy at all. We're gonna have to try and figure out what we can do in this league. Because this is our league. We're in the, what league are we in again? I can't actually remember. There it is. EO3, Essex Olympian League Division 3. There's only 12 teams, which means you're going to play 11 matches times 2 home and away, 22 matches. So there's not a lot. There's not a lot of time. That's 16 games left, less than a Premier League game season, and whoa, way 24 games less than a League Two or Championship season, or like, you know, national leagues, let's say. Social feed has got a lot of a lot of stuff being added. Upcoming status changes. That's cool. Okay, lot of squad being home played. That's awesome. Okay, I don't really mind that at all. Okay, let's click continue. Invitation to the trial day. Look at those squads. So it's probably not a bad idea to just have a look at all of these and or can I offer trials? Are they here or are they at clubs or? Oh, it's because they're at the trial days right now. Right. So what I'm going to do is add as a transfer target all of these players, just for the potential. Like we don't know if any of them are going to be good, or if any of them want to join our kind of really, really low league club. It's really, I've got no idea. Honestly, I've got no idea. They're probably way too good for my club, but it can't be a bad shout to give it a go. We've got there. Okay, all they are. There they are. All of them. Let's pick the bottom one. Contract offer. You can't because they're on trial day. Yeah, there we go. So that's probably why I can't offer any contracts or anything. If we look at level 14, there's a lot of leagues in level 14. Lots of leagues. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go to level 13. If I can find that. If I pick one of the reserve teams, maybe their actual senior squads is in a different league. They're in level 12. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's cool club, just called Tavern. Cool club. We go to my competition, and I'm not really sure where to start with trying to find players. The scouting is probably the best idea. Players in range, that's a lot. That's a lot of players. That's actually way too many players. Um, I've actually how have I got a transfer budget? That's crazy. Um, that's actually crazy. I did not expect to have a transfer budget. I don't know how I'm spending 80k either. Is that because I've named them as trial targets? Like I don't think that can be right. That can't be right. Just by saying I want some players to be on a list. That can't be right. That can't be right at all. Okay. Okay, so yeah. What I think I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go through the squad and look at all the players we have and where I think they are best um, to kind of go in our system, which is going to start really simple. I don't. Apparently, we're chasing after this player. I don't know that we were chasing after this player. No one told me this. Uh, where's he gone? Is he in one of the other squads? Sorry, wasn't? Oh no, it was Johnson Cole, wasn't it? It was Johnson Cole. So apparently, we're looking at. I don't. Was I? I don't remember looking for that player. Okay, let's take a look at the team. I'd like to introduce myself. Hey guys, let's talk about the campaign. I want to get promoted because that's what the board says. What am I willing to do? Well, I'm looking to strengthen the whole squad, really. Um, yeah, I think I made the. I think I actually clicked the wrong thing there. I didn't mean to. There's a few who are kind of like, you're talking rubbish, but I'm not meaning to. I'm not meaning to. Um, good, good, good. Majority of players are looking okay. That's good. And where do I start? Where do I start with searching for players? There's probably no real, probably is no real way to start. Let's just click on the division. Maybe look at one of the other Essex League and then just having a look in there. So Royal Forest, let's take a look at the squad there. Kind of need to strengthen in the midfield. Let's go on positions and let's kind of sort it. Let's take a look at the midfielders and offer a trial of 4 weeks to all of those players. See if any of them actually want to join, and then we'll do the same thing with. Oh, they've got. Right. Look at that. Okay, same again. Offer trial will be 4 weeks again, and then again looking at all the players. They've got a senior squad, a reserve squad, and they got a lot of players, but not very many who can play in multiple positions actually, which is quite weird. Well, not weird, I would say, but just interesting. Okay, was that actually that was. Oh, that was because I was clicking on the reserves. Okay, fine. So I kind of clicked on the wrong thing there. Um, Again, looking at the midfielders, that's all. There's some players who can play in multiple positions. Um, Not a bad shout to do the same thing again. Offer a trial, 4 weeks, and it is kind of, I don't know. You're in such a low division here that no idea, no idea how else to go about trying to find players. I've got there's no real way I can do it other than this, I would say. Just offering trials out to players, seeing how they fare, seeing what their stats look like, and going through it, going from there. Let's look at the Dagenham United reserves as well. Well, all of them actually, really. Yeah, I guess, I mean, there's some actual midfield, centre midfields there. Same thing again, offering trials out to loads and loads of players. Brentford under 18, so let's just, again, do the all-player system. A DM, that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Let's offer trials again. And we're going to go through the rest of this league of players, just picking out kind of players that could be useful to us if we are able to get any of them on trial. This could all be for no gain at all. Don't forget, like we could just be doing the completely wrong tactic here. But I don't know. I don't actually know. And that's good. Yeah, DM again, another DM. Probably not a bad shout. Because I would much rather we have like an absolutely huge squad of players that is that's going to mean that we can compete and change and chop and change and do different things here and there than otherwise. So another trial, 4 weeks, yes and yes. And then the last one, Royal Forest. Actually, we did that one already. So let's hit the process. And it might take a second with all of that. No, it didn't actually. It was super speedy. Lots of bids rejected, but lots of bids accepted. Accepted, accepted, rejected, accepted, rejected, rejected. Lots of rejections, lots of accepted. So let me just click through all of these. The accepted ones are the ones that I'm interested in, but there's not actually anything I can do about it. I just have to, there we go. I have to get to this one, and then I can click accept. Next unread, accept, accept. And the more players we bring in on trial, the better. Until I've got a scout that can go searching for players for me. And if there are players that have said like, I don't want to go trial in here, are you crazy? There's no point. This is not a club for me. Which is, oh, like, there we go. Charlie Munns is like, I'm good. Like, I'm okay. Don't need to go there. That's okay. So we're gonna, if we look at the, yeah, we've got a lot of players on trial now. That's cool. These are my kits, by the way, the green and white kits. I like green. It's one of my, well, it's my favorite color. Let's meet the media. Yeah, we will meet the media. Let's have a look. See. What does it mean? I'm very proud. I'm very happy. Um, I can't wait to see what's possible with this club. This is definitely the right job. What will I face? I don't know. We're just gonna deal with whatever comes at us, I suppose. I know the inside outs of this level of football. I hail from relatively close by. Yeah, sure. Squad looks fantastic, and we're gonna try and improve it. Do you have a message? Need to bring everyone together. What's your approach? We need to work hard. Yeah. Is Luis Gonzalez an important player? Definitely. They're all going to be important players at the minute. Um, yeah, there's got to be trust. Okay, there we go. That's the press conference done. If we take a look at the squad now, everyone with a green symbol is on trial. Okay, that's cool. Now let's take a look at the attributes and physical, because that's going to be the important part of where we try and bring in some players here. So look at that. Our fastest player, Michael Owusu, 14 acceleration, 16 pace. That is really, really good. And then if we look at kind of some of our other trial players, this is where we're going to find the players that we want to try and bring in here. Strength 16. Max Da Costa with huge strength. Okay, so shouldn't really be getting pushed off the ball all that much at all. Pace again. Stamina is an important one. Jack Smith has a decent stamina. Natural fitness is really high on some of these players. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But we won't know these stats with the trial players until we've played with them for a few days, for a few matches actually. So, okie doke. So now that we've got so many players in on trial, the squad is looking really big, really like bloated. Obviously, sorting it by name, we've got so many players here because I'm just trying to look at bringing in as like good players, really bolster the squad and see what we can do with all these players. Potentially some of them will join the team, hopefully. Not sure it'll be all of them, but some of them, and we can see how we fare. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and arrange a friendly to play now, just to play today. Okay, it'll be on the Wednesday instead. Let's choose a team. Yeah, I don't really know. Like nearby teams, probably the best. Let's go with the first one available on the nearby teams. May and Baker reserves. See if they want to. Yeah, they've accepted. Awesome. So we'll have a game almost immediately. They're in the Essex Olympian League Division 1. So that's actually going to be level 12. They're 2 levels above us. So we can kind of see how our team's going to fare in a game that, well, they should theoretically lose. If you know what I'm saying. Like we should lose. The team is going to be, if they're 2 divisions up, you'd think that they're going to be 2 divisions better, let's say. So, we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go in a first game. Offer made for Hyde. Is Hyde in our squad as one of our loanees, maybe? Or is it a player that we tried to bring in on trial and they didn't want to? Yeah, I'm not really. Oh, no, it's just because it's. Okay, yeah, no. Sure, I mean, fine. Our chairperson's trying to work behind the scenes to try and work some stuff out for us. That's okay. We're just gonna start with like very little, very little. Okay, we need to set up this set place routines. Let's go with hybrid. Let's cover both posts. Um, let's just play on balanced. Really, let's try and whip it into the middle of the area again, balanced, and let's try and whip in harder score from the initial header, more risk of being hit on the counter attack. In swinger, higher risk, more margin for error, easier to direct shots on target. Let's go with an in-swinger then. Let's go with the in-swinger just because the better chances of scoring goals has got to be the better option, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, I'll probably tinker with that kind of stuff a little bit later. But we're gonna play this friendly. Actually, can I go back real quick? Can trialists play in friendlies? Is that something that can happen? I'm not actually sure. But let's fill up the. I'm not fully sure what is happening here. No, okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. We're just going to go straight into the match. I think I've accidentally clicked through too quickly and then not been able to change it afterwards. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's have fun. Yeah, I don't really want to see anything out of the ordinary. I just want to see how we fare. We've only got 5 subs. We're going to play this game regular. Let's go with the extended highlights and just see That's a bit slow on the highlights there. Let's see a little bit faster. Cool. Okay, dokes. Kasongo on the ball to Newton. And I plays it up wide. Brown's going to come backwards. Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually go on. Let's go on key highlights. I'm not sure if I need to see absolutely everything. We've had a shot. Okay, that's a start. And now's another chance. Gonzalez, is that another shot? That was a header. That was a shot. That was a shot from way out. I'm not sure you can really try and claim that as a shot, but here we go. Ko on the ball for May and Baker. Well, May and reserves, it says in the top left, but one shot so far. This is going to be May and Baker's turn to get on the attack. No, they're kind of passing it around a little bit. Wolford plays it into Stewart. Stewart's going to take a shot and it's going to go wide. Okay, fine. So that was a low XG shot there from May and Baker, but that's at least they got they got a shot on target, which is something. Or something. Oh, there's a yellow card, early yellow card. Possession wise, we're looking a little bit lower, so maybe it's an idea to go on to the cautious mentality, just because this mentality is best employed for matches in which you expect to lose the battle for possession, but might be able to break. Which we'll certainly try and do our best to give that a go. Oh, that's got to be offside, surely. No, it's been given. Okay, fine. I thought that player was well offside. But maybe that's because I couldn't see. Oh, there he is. Couldn't see everyone. I'm not quite sure who was playing him onside. Number 7, it looks like. Brown playing him onside. Okay, fine. Fine. It's only an XG of 0.17. Like, we're really not struggling too much. Another chance for Man Baker here. They're going to whip it to the back post. It's going to go in. Right. Oh, no, that one has been disallowed. That one was offside. Okay, well. Show a bit of desire. Let's try and get the win here. Looking at the tactics, let's see what we can do. Actually, we could probably swap Brown because Brown's already got a yellow. In possession, what should we try? We want to try and get a goal, so let's go a little bit more direct and maybe add the shoot on sight just to try and get more shots off. The more shots you get off, the more likely you're going to put one in the back of the net, I would think. Looking at those instructions, yeah, I don't want too many instructions, but that'll do it for now. Hannah, 2 Gonzalez, our first highlight. Owusu puts it over. Oh, okay, claimed by the May and Baker goalie. Clears it long. Okay. One back. Gonzalez on the ball. Good pass up to Summerskill. What a cool name. Archer, there's a lot of space. Run into that space for me. Gets the cross in. Gonzalez is... Oh, can't quite get there. Going to come out to May and Baker Fry. No, stolen by Kasongo. Owusu's going to grab that. Look at that pace. Look at that pace. And a goal. Wow. Wowza. Okay, Owusu showing that pace. That was really good. Let's give him some praise for that. That was a great goal. Look at that, burst through the defense, puts it right in the corner. Whether or not the keeper should be saving that, who gives a what? What a goal. Okay. Shoot on sight. Would he have shot if we didn't add the shoot on sight? I'm not quite sure. We're still on the cautious, and it's 4-7 on shots taken. 6-7 now. So the cautious maybe was the idea. Maybe the better way to go. 7-7. Oh, now May and Baker are going to have a shot. They're going to head it. It's going to be just over. And that's not bad. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's see if we want to make some changes now, just as we approach the 70th minute. Both of the strikers are looking a bit tired, but not crazy tired. To play, bring on for DaCosta, and then we'll probably bring that up a little bit. Let's extend that just for Jeremy to play in there, and then Newton can settle just there. And Steve Thompson wants to come on as well. Let's bring one for Carney and confirm those changes. Okay, so that's 4 changes made. Not very long to go now, but again, the shots are kind of level here. Is this a counter-attack or what? Thompson clears it. Can we get this one out of there? It's gone over off the bar and caught. Wow. Right, well, we're a bit casual there, just watching it go off the bar, but it is what it is. Webb's going to boot this upfield. It's going to be reclaimed by May and Baker. They're going to send it across. No, reclaimed by Archer instead, actually. McCormack on the ball, plays it across to Thompson, plays it to Newton. We're going to go forward to Gonzalez, out wide to Owusu. Look at the pace. Off he goes again. Off he goes. He's going to shoot again. It's the same goal. Assisted by Luis Gonzalez. Michael Owusu, 2 goals. And, well, it's hard to argue with. He's come on at half time. He's grabbed the ball just on the halfway line. He's absolutely run with it. That just goes to show what pace can do. You can't beat pace. It's just something else. Oh, okay. Archer's now got a yellow card. Our right winger, right midfielder, I should say. Whipped in. Archer's going to try and get it. Bo's going to go. Oh. Striker came off the bench. A good opportunity there. 5 minutes to go. We've got the lead. The cautious mentality has worked so far. Kasongo's got a yellow now as well. That's not ideal. 1 minute to go. And that's full time. And we've got a win in our first game. And it's all through Owusu and his absolutely lightning pace. We take a look at the analysis. We were behind for a long way, and then it kind of evened out, and we got the goal. 2 goals for Michael Owusu, an assist for Kasongo, an assist for Gonzalez as well. And that's not a bad first game. First friendly. The XG is very similar, but we put more of our shots on target. So I wasn't expecting such a good performance. That was an incredible performance. You've done brilliantly. And look, everyone is happy. You did well. Keep it up. Well done. That was good. Well done. That was good. Okay, I'm a little bit sad that our goalie isn't happy. Maybe it's just because he conceded 1 goal, but that was really, really good on the tactics there. So maybe the direct really works, and we do keep the shoot on sight in the tactics. There we go. That could be it. And that was when we went to cautious, but that was because we were losing possession. So I don't want to go to cautious every time, because that might be a little bit silly. Yeah, okay. And now I've got to say, to be honest, I think Michael Owusu has earned himself that first position, just because of how quick that play was, and wants to be a winger. There we go. Is there a way for me to see? That would be the role and duty, but it doesn't actually have much of a specific yet. But look at that pace. 16, aggression 16, acceleration 14. Where's finishing? First touch, finishing only at 2, but put 2 goals in with only a 2 finishing. That's crazy. It almost doesn't make sense, but yeah, fine. Let's end it there, guys. We played 1 game. We played a friendly. We managed to win it from coming from behind as well, which is pretty good. I'm not mad about that at all. What we'll do in the next friendly is we'll probably rotate the players a little bit, so we can see other players and if they have a positive impact. The players that had a put, like Owusu, coming in, immediately playing really, really well, scores 2 goals, bursts up the left wing, shows how important pace is for our players. And it's definitely going to be something we look to keep working with. Archer on the right. Norris, a youth player, again, with lots of pace. If we could find out where these specifics are, that would be also quite helpful. I don't really have a coach report because yeah, I can't. You need to have at least one to, yeah, so I need a staff. I actually need staff. That's probably what we'll focus on next time as well. So what we'll do next time, guys, is we'll look at recruiting some staff, just to help me out. And then we'll also play the second friendly. If we look in the schedule, it's against Cranfield United. And what we'll also do is schedule some more friendlies. So what I'm going to try and do is put a friendly every few games, just because even if I look at the we look at August, there's no friendlies up until that first game. We would lose all of our match sharpness, which I obviously don't want to do. We're going to schedule friendlies all over the place here. And what I'll try and do is schedule them every 5 days or so. That could probably be a good idea. But there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We're at 185 subscribers. We're doing really, really well. The hunt for 200 continues, the chase to get to 200. Hopefully we do get there soon. As soon as we do, I'll be celebrating, and then it'll be on to the next target, 225, 250, as we try and progress through the tiny little subscriber targets. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall catch you next time.